What's up, guys? We're having fun today, and we are gonna answer the question: what is the best drone for a roofer? Stay tuned. All right, guys. So we're here now, and we have 3 of the top drones that we like to use from AUTEL and 2 from DJI. These are our go-tos on a day-to-day basis. We use them out in the field, and they're a very useful tool, wouldn't you say?
They are very useful. Useful tools. Sorry, yeah. I'm having to look up at you guys. We're recording down so you can see the spread.
You should have got some wings, and you could have been up in the air with them, you know. But well, Red Bull, if you're listening. Right. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we use hammers, we use ladders, we use all kind of cool things. Right. But it's also a drone is a tool.
For a roofer. It's a great tool. I mean, it's a tool for a roofer. It's a great tool for an inspector. It's even a great tool for a homeowner as well.
Yeah. Or, I mean, just photography for, you know, homes. There's so much that can go into drones these days. They've come a long ways, and these are some of the not so new, some of the newest ones on the market. They are available now, and a fairly decent range according to your budget. So we have, in order, I would say, as far as your higher end, your high end, and then your good, your mid-range. Your mid-range, something that's still gonna pack a punch and not break the wallet at the same time. Right. So I'll let Paul, if you want to tell us a little bit about this cool guy, the one that really stands out, the orange little guy there. Yep.
So this drone here is made by AUTEL Robotics. And I believe this is the AUTEL Evo 1. They do have an Evo 2. This particular drone, I actually won this drone in Vegas. I was at a convention, and it just so happens I won it. So it was great. This drone is a lot heavier than the other drones. And this drone came with 2 batteries, and it also came with the remote control. Now, this drone will record in 4K. So I don't know how old this drone is, but back then when we bought this one, 4K was a big thing. Yep. Great photos, great video. It's a great drone all around. Yeah. So this is good if you are by the coast, anywhere where it's windy. This is a great drone because it has some weight to it. The wind's not going to take it and just fly away.
Doesn't it even have like a crazy mode or something?
Oh, that's right. It does have. It has a ludicrous mode. So this one, if you put it on ludicrous mode,
get out the way. My drone's flying through the wind your way.
As soon as you get to ludicrous mode, it does this, and then it just takes off. So awesome. This is a great drone. Now this is probably going to be the one that's most expensive out of the group we have here, but it's definitely, all of these are worth it. I mean, if you know drones, you like to use them. You're doing some photography. For us, we're doing roofs. Inspections.
So we need those detailed shots.
Right. So this one, I also use it on a lot of my commercial jobs. I should probably hold it like this so you guys can see that, how bright orange this is.
Yeah, it stands out in the sky.
This is a great drone, bright orange, and I use this on a lot of my commercial jobs because I can get the height. So I'm not doing just 2 stories. I may be doing a 4-story, a 10-story, apartments, hotels, something that's going to really get the height. Another thing with this one is
because as you go higher, you're battling the wind more and more.
Right? Correct. Yeah. So makes sense. This is great.
Okay.
So another good thing about this drone is it'll fly in a no-fly zone. Oh, okay. So if there's like this one, a lot of guys will call me and say, Paul, I have a house. My other drone is saying it's a no-fly zone. I can get out there, fly this around, and then get some good footage, and then come down. I try not to abuse a no-fly zone. Yeah. But it'll get me up, get some photos, come right back down.
Yeah. Do your job and get out of there.
Right. Exactly. Awesome. So.
And you recently dealt with their customer service. How did that go?
Yeah. This was it was okay. You know, I mean, it was okay. The camera was jacked up, which kind of looks like it's still jacked up. But anyway, I don't know what's going on here. I may have to send it back. I doubt it. I just haven't flown it yet.
But they were able to help you out.
Yeah,
good customer service.
Good customer service.
That's important.
Got the parts replaced. They actually fixed the camera, which was the gimbal, and then they fixed the antennas on the remote control.
Okay.
So far, this has been a great one. If you know how to fly drones, even if you don't know how to fly a drone, I mean, they're good drones.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on this one. This is a good one to have in the toolbox for commercial jobs.
We covered 3 batteries, right?
3 batteries.
Okay, cool.
Now, everything, it may be different now. I know there's an Evo 2, so there may be something, you know, better.
Yeah.
But this is what we have. This is what we use. This is what, you know, where we're at. So.
Well, moving right along, we're going to now talk about the DJI Mavic Air, which happens to be my personal drone and my personal favorite.
Oh.
Because this...
Are you biased because it's yours?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Oh.
But it's the best.
Okay, sure.
So,
sure.
In my opinion, this is the best, and I'll tell you exactly why. So there is a Mavic Air 2, which is actually coming soon to me, but I will tell you why I like this drone. DJI designed this drone to be their ludicrous. This is their... there's a sport mode on this. This thing can actually reach up to 40 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
And it can handle wind gusts of up to crazy amounts. Let's just put it that way.
Mine goes 45 miles per hour.
Yeah, well, you know what? Mine is small and compact.
Oh,
and yours is...
we heard that.
Yeah. Anyways, going back to drones here. This does have front and rear sensors. It also has sensors underneath. So this is great because when we're out in the field, you know, you could be flying, you're parked and you're in the street, and you could be flying around back of the house, right? Okay. And you don't necessarily know you're above the tree canopy, but you need to get that one little shot, that last shot, and you're coming down, and you could accidentally land or hit the trees. This sensor is going to prevent that from happening. So you can turn them off if you're just that cool of a pilot, but I leave them on because...
You don't want to buy another drone.
I don't want to buy another drone. So if you're flying towards something, or say you're trying to get a further out shot, and you're backing up, and you don't realize how close you are to the neighbor's house, this little guy is going to see it and stop. It's actually going to physically, even with full throttle, it'll stop and will not move anymore. It'll go up and down, but it will not go in reverse. So that's a pretty cool feature. The antennas... they put on the landing gear right here, which was able to somehow, I'm not a scientist, but DJI was able to strengthen the signal by doing so, and therefore you get a longer range, a distance between the drone and the remote. Okay. So like many drones, you plug this in, it comes with a lightning, and it also comes, I think you can get an adapter for if you have an Android phone and you're not cool with a lightning
What's an
port.
Android?
I don't know, but I just left it like it came with lightning port.
Right.
So you basically, you get your phone, you plug it in here, and then that becomes a screen that you view while you're controlling and navigating, taking photos, taking video, all that cool stuff.
So most of these drones, that's what they do now, right? They connect with your phone.
Yes.
And
I think the Mavic Pro Series has a built-in screen.
Do you think that's going to work?
It depends. Like, I personally like the phone because you can just plug it in and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about anything. Charging it. Some people say they like the screen there because they have their phone as a dedicated phone. Like me, when I fly my drone, I have to put it on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Because if someone calls me, it's going to pop up and I'm going to lose my controls. Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I won't lose the signal, but you'll lose your view. Yeah. Then you have to, hey, I'm flying the drone, you know. So that's one pros and cons about it. This particular package came with one extra battery, but we opted to buy additional batteries. So I have a total of 3, 2 here, 1 in the drone that I utilize. Runtime on these batteries is actually a little bit less than on the Evo. You're about 21 minutes. 21 minutes? And I think the Evo is like 30. No, I think it's like 26 to 30 minutes. Well, so now on the Mavic 2, I think they have it up to 30 minutes per battery. So that's good. Yeah. So that's really good. The camera on here is going to be a 1080p. It's not going to be the 4K. So this is a 1080p camera. 1080p. So slightly less resolution. Still pretty, you know, powerful.
Pretty good, yeah.
Pretty detailed. I'm able to take a good shot of a roof and zoom in on it and not get distorted too much. I did upgrade with an ND filter, which here they have removable. You just unscrew the lens cover, and then you can put here. I think I did the Polar Pro ND16. And what I found that was allowing us to get better shots when it's super sunny, because basically I just put some sunshades, some Oakleys on my drone.
Nice.
That's what ND filter
How
does.
expensive was that?
I think I just bought the one, and it was like $30. So, you know, it just depends.
It's like cheaper than Oakleys.
It's going to give you way better pictures, way better video, smoother video. There's a lot, you know, we can get into photography, but we're not going to do that. ND filter on this thing, and this thing is just killer.
It's good to go.
I love it.
How long have you had that drone?
I've had this drone for 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And
have you wrecked it?
Ask me my flight record.
What's your flight record?
Impeccable.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not perfect. I have, you know, rubbed up against some stuff, but it's never crashed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this thing's pretty powerful. I mean, I've cut a tree, like little bitty branch, you know, I trimmed the tree and all that. Yeah. I mean, I think we all have at one point. Yeah. But knock on wood, this thing is pretty solid. And it's held up really well.
Well, you gave us a bunch of information on that, Eric.
I told you, it's my favorite drone.
I freaking know a lot about that drone now.
Yeah, and these are actually removable too. So when you fly it, when you want to pack it away, the remote, and Paul's laughing.
Oh my gosh! I'm going to show you what happened on my drone.
I mean, look how compact that gets.
Oh wow! Oh, yeah. You know how that works. It's so awesome.
Yeah, you can just put it in your pocket and go.
Great.
So I know we got this little guy here on the end.
Okay, so you done? Are you done?
I mean, we could go on forever about the Mavic Air.
You may just want to fast forward. I mean, yeah, fast forward to this part. Are you done?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can keep going.
So this is now we'll get into this. This is one of the newest drones that we carry. That we have now. Most of our, actually, all of our sales reps have a Mavic Mini. This is going to be probably the most affordable one. Pricing, I don't remember what we paid for these. Or we just bought one.
They're like, depending on where you get them, you can get them anywhere from about $335 all the way up to $500, depending on the package as well.
Okay.
But just a standard drone with remote. If you go to Best Buy or something like that, you're probably gonna be paying a little over $400 for it.
So this is the smallest one. I actually bought this one. This is my personal one. I bought it because I was going on a trip to Hawaii, wanted to get some good drone footage, and I was tired of lugging that thing around in my luggage, and I had to take the batteries out, and I had it on my backpack, and I got kids, I'm carrying all this crap. So I bought this one, right, which is super small. We can compare it to that one. Obviously this one's folded up, but you can see how small this is. Comes in a small case with the remote, 3 batteries total. And this thing takes great photos. Now, this does not record in 4K. This is
a pretty significant size difference.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the ad for this and I was like, yeah, I need to have this for personal use. Took it to Hawaii, had some great footage.
How did it withstand the winds?
The wind, so the wind will automatically take it. So you have to, I mean, if you can't see it,
it's gone.
Don't fly it, right? And especially if you're going over the ocean. I've seen people, like with this one, definitely go over the ocean, try to get some whale footage. But this one, I was like, no, let's just take personal photos. It was great. This one also, like I said, it comes with 3 batteries. It's a good drone. And this one I've had for maybe a year and a half. I got it when it first came out. It's been a great drone, good footage. It says ultralight, 249 grams.
Now that camera is a 720p.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know more than I do because I haven't flown it in a while.
Yeah. So and we actually have it, you know, as far as here's your 4K, your 1080, and your 720.
Right.
Now, the new one, the Mini 2, that's going to have that 1080p. So they took this camera and put it on the new version of that drone.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's cool. I mean.
Yeah. So
I mean, really, this is all you need. But I mean, if you compare the photos from this one, and this one, you really can't. You really can't tell.
No.
I mean, unless you're an editor and you're making like some kind of amazing
you're like zooming
footage
in, slow-mo.
For what we're using for roofing.
For a roofer.
For a roofer, this is all you need.
Yeah.
You don't need to go that route. You can, but as a beginner drone, I always recommend you do this. Now, one thing this does not have that those two do have, this does not have any sensors.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to like keep an eye on this one you got to know where you're flying with this. No sensors at all. And if you get it close to a building, I actually flew it in Hawaii in my hotel, and it was like, oh, gonna land, and it was trying to land itself. I had to I was inside my hotel room trying to fly it out.
Oh, on the balcony?
Yeah, trying to do that. So anyway, this one as well. These knobs come off, Eric, and then you just basically store them here. So I lent Eric my drone one day, and he could not find these things, right? So, and I'm real particular about my stuff. He could not find these little handles, right? Which they're in the exact same spot as his. So he's like, man, I can't find the handles and this and that. So he goes and he opens my box and he opens up a brand new set of joysticks. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? They're right here. So anyway, I'm a little pissed off or upset. This is the same remote. I mean, I think it's exactly the same remote.
Yeah.
So
does that one have like a sport mode or anything like that?
I'm sure it does, but
because like mine's right here where I can activate it.
I think this one's on the remote.
On
the app. On the app.
Okay.
Right. So this is a great I mean, if anybody's going to get a drone, you don't have one, this is what you need to get.
Yeah. If
you're a roofer and you need to take some photos, this is going to be what you need.
The other thing I really like about that one is the ability that it comes with the 3 battery charging.
Right. So this is the charging port here. Battery's super small. So when I do travel with this, you can imagine how small the case is. I just throw it in my backpack.
You're good
and I'm good to go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
With that one, it's like I have a big suitcase, and I'm walking around with this. People are like,
check it through security.
Yeah, what do you have in there? I'm like, nothing. It's a freaking drone.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about, Eric, and you'll go more into this. Why would a roofer want to have a drone? Why would a roofer want to have a drone?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is to help you do your job, not just easier, but better.
Okay.
You're going to be able to get quality photos, aerial photos. Basically, it's like anything you do. If you're looking at a project from a bird's eye view, you're going to get a better sense of that project. So you're going to be able to help your homeowner, and the homeowner, you're going to be able to get a better experience because they're going to show you, we're going to bring the roof to you.
Okay.
That's what I often tell my customers. I'm going to bring the roof to you because as a homeowner, you don't want to get up on that roof. So I'm going to do everything I can to bring that roof down to you. This is my way of doing that. I'm able to, as a roofer, take photos, good quality photos that I can use later for my reference when I go to build the roof. And then as a homeowner, you're going to see what the heck is going on up there. Because how many times do you see a roofing salesman, not a salesman, just a roofer, it doesn't matter what you do, and you go up there if you're anybody and you're like, oh yeah, picture, click, click, and then, hey Paul, here's some damage there, there's some messed up shingles there, and you're like, great, I didn't even know my color of roof was that. It could not even be your roof.
Right,
so
right.
It helps.
I would say that some roofers don't even do that.
No, some people just
go up,
oh yeah,
say,
there's the problem.
They won't even show you anything. They just, they want you to sign to fix the problem, but you have never seen what's going on up there.
It's 2021. If you're not using tools like this to get the job done correctly, then you need to hire another roofer.
Get a new career.
And get out of this career. Get out of this career because you're not doing your job right, guys.
Right, yeah. So that's something that we offer to all of our customers, whether it's residential or commercial. You're going to get a full report. It's going to have photos. Sometimes you'll get videos. I've actually had a lot of my customers say, Paul, we know you guys are big on Facebook. We know you're on Instagram, YouTube. Are you guys going to make a video of my house?
Yeah, they want a video
They want a video of their house posted, and they're like, tag me, because I want to see that, and I want all my friends to see how amazing my house looks.
Yeah. And these are just 3 of the probably by now thousands of drones. There's so many drones out there.
Right.
We like these brands, the DJI, the AUTEL, because they're on your higher end. It's your nicer higher end brands. It's reliable. That's one thing you don't want to skimp out on is your tools. You're not going to go to buy cheap tools because they're not going to work.
Right.
This is the same concept. You're not going to buy cheap drones because they might work for maybe a week or 2, and then they're going to crash. The batteries are going to start to fail. The camera quality isn't there. There's just so many different things. I mean, there's a lot of technology that goes into these. This thing is 4 years old, and it does an impeccable job.
That's just what I was going to say. 4 years old, that's a long time to have a drone. I mean, most people don't even have their phone for over a year. You know, so having that for 4 years, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and you know, of course, it all goes to how you take care of your stuff, but it does hold up because I've flown it in the rain. I've flown it, you know, in the snow, through freaking in the heat, thunderstorms.
Outer space.
I flew it on New Year's. Yeah. I was afraid like a firework was gonna get it, but I got an awesome video out of it.
Well, that's cool.
So that's not roofing related, but just saying you can do that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, if you like what you've seen today, please like and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing more videos just like this. It's going to be in the link below.
That button, subscribe.
Yeah. And then also, guys, let us know what you think. Maybe you know a better drone out there that works for you if you're a roofer, or maybe you're a homeowner and you happen to know about drones and you have something better that we should go look at.
You know, have a drone off?
Yeah, let's have a drone battle.
Who's faster?
Yeah.
Who's the best drone pilot?
Oh, I mean, that's hands down me.
Okay.
But just saying. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Let us know what you thought about this one. Bye.